Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I did this can be a New Year's Eve look or can be a whenever look makeup look. I put on 8,000 individual lashes because there have been a few people asking to do a video with individual lashes. I did a glitter lip, which I've never worn before. Feels like shit, but looks really pretty. And a really glowy skin. I really wanted this look to be focused on the lip and the skin. I used a million different things on my face. I apologize. I'm super excited. I just got these new brown contacts. These are called Pretty Hazel and they're from crazylenses.com. They're one of my favorite lens companies and I just love brown contacts. I love them. And then I also am wearing this beautiful brown wig from Heahair, all of which will be linked below. You're welcome. I am literally doing nothing on New Year's. I have not a single plan, which is a-okay. I would like to know what you guys are doing though. Let me know. If you'd like to see how I did all of this, then keep watching. Alright, so since this is a very skin focused look, first I'm going to blast my face with some vitamins. This is the Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray by Urban Decay. Feels so nice. I got it all over my shoulders. I'm cold now. Next, of course, I'm going to use my Maybelline Meg Elixir Serum because it's the ultimate for healthy glowy skin because it actually makes your skin healthy and glowy. Where my devil horns at. That's better. Next I'm going to put on some 24 karat gold serum by Revulux, which has actual gold in it and vitamin C and like so many other good things in it. That was way too much. Feels really good though. Then I'm going to apply some of my retinol eye cream with collagen and vitamin A and E and C. And I'm just going to pat it around my eyes. And then, I know this seems like a lot of skincare steps, but we're gonna have lovely glowy skin, so it's worth it. Then I'm gonna use my Brighter Days Moisturizer by Tarte, which is super glowy and luminizing and lovely under makeup or just on its own. We are already glowing. Then I'm going to use my Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Celestial. Just going to dab a few little dots. For under the foundation to get a really nice glow from within type of look. I'm also going to put on a little bit of the Kat Von D Featherweight Primer. And our skin is prepped. How many products did I just use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 products. Very unnecessary. So I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Ivory, and I'm not going to mix it with anything. I'm just going to use this because it's such a nice finish. And I'm not going to brush it on. I'm just going to apply it right to my face and then use my sponge to buff it out. This way you can get a super natural coverage feel like using a brush lays down a lot of product and really accentuates any dry patches or imperfections on the skin. I don't want that today. Just putting a little bit more foundation directly on my damp sponge and building up a little bit more coverage where I feel it's necessary. Then I'm going to use my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream in L7 Warm. Just under my eyes, nowhere else. And just blending that out with my sponge and bringing it across my eyelid. And taking any extra product and just throwing it all over my face. Using my Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder, I am only going to powder where it is absolutely necessary, like under my eyes and in any places that are prone to creasing, because I really want to keep my skin nice and dewy, and instead of setting it with powder all over, I will set it at the end with setting spray. Definitely got a powder in this nose fold, in my smile line, in my little frowny wrinkles, forehead wrinkles. I also don't want to set my whole face with powder because I am going to contour with cream. This is the Fair Cream Contour Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I just kind of mix up all the colors. I'm just using a concealer brush, just putting that in the hollow of my cheekbone, my jawline, and bringing that down under my chin, then a little bit on my forehead. Then I'm going to use my Kat Von D foundation brush because it's nice and dense to blend that out. Any super dense brush will work for this. But for cream contouring, I also often like to just use my hands. Apply it with my finger and blend it out with my finger. It works really good. Using the same little concealer brush, going to contour my nose just by drawing two parallel lines, connecting them to my eyebrows. Little circle there on the tip. And just blending it out with my fingers. On a super itty bitty brush, I'm going to grab one of the highlight colors. Just throw that on the tip and down the bridge. And again, just blending that out with my finger. Then grabbing that concealer brush again and one of the light shades in the palette. Just going to sharpen up some of those contoured areas, highlight any dark and spooky spots of my face. Then I'm gonna give it all a spray with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. And while it's still wet, I'm gonna grab Burst and Gleam from the Tartist Pro Glow To Go palette. And I'm just dusting that on the high points of my face with a fan brush. And since my face is kind of wet, it is sticking like crazy. These highlighters are so gorgeous. Also, I'm going to bring that all the way down my neck, because why not? And then I'll just use my finger to highlight the tip of my nose and down the bridge. So we're done the skin for now. Now we can do some brows. Well, we already know that I'm going to use Blackjack from the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette for my brows, because it's been like my favorite thing to put my brows on with. Which is funny because it's an eyeshadow. But not really though. And my Pony Cosmetics brow brush, and I want them to be dark, but I also want them to be somewhat natural looking and fluffy. So I'm just gonna underline the bottom, keep that clean, but for the rest of the brow I am gonna use little feather stroke type motions. Just following the direction the brow hair usually grows. Unless you got wild brows that do what they want. Then combing the product through a little bit. And then gluing them up with the e.l.f. brow gel. Lovely. Now I'm gonna put on brow number 2 and I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back with 2 brows. Thought I'd get a little bit closer for some eyelid action. I'm just gonna use my Fearless Cosmetics Pro 7E with a little bit of Date Night shadow from the Double Duty palette by Tarte. And I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. And then a little bit of Posse. And that is it for shadows. I'm gonna put on some Tarte Lifted Mascara on my top lashes. And then I'm gonna go in and put on a bunch of individual lashes. I think I may have just discovered my new favorite mascara. This is the first mascara by Tarte that I have tried, and as you can see, it is pretty dang incredible. It does exactly what its name says. My eyelashes are so lifted right now. Why has no one ever mentioned this mascara to me before? I'm not gonna get too excited yet. We'll see how it wears. Okay, so for the outer corner, I'm gonna use Red Cherry Lashes in Flare Long Black. And I always just put a blob of eyelash glue somewhere so I can dip them, because I'm way too lazy to put glue on each lash individually. Then I'm gonna grab a lash super carefully with tweezers, dip it in the glue, or drop it in the glue, Oops. Then I'm gonna let that glue get tacky for a second. And then, still on the tweezers, just gonna pop that right above my lash line, almost in there with my natural lashes. And just kind of use my finger to twist it around, get it in the direction I want it. It's on. Then repeating that, grabbing the lash with my tweezers, dipping it in the glue, letting the glue get a little bit tacky, and then just placing it in with my lashes, pushing it in with my fingers. And then once we curl them and add some more mascara, all of the lashes will kind of blend together, I hope. Individual lashes are tedious and time consuming, but they do have a totally different look than a strip lash, and they're hella comfortable. Okay, so I've got 5 individual lashes on the outer corner of the long variety. And now I'm going to use some medium length individual lashes for the center of the eye. I think the hardest part about individual lashes is getting them to go in the right direction. They always want to like go this way or that way. They're definitely easier to put on other people. So make your friend do it for you. I think I put 4 on the center, and now I'm going to use extra short on the inner corner. Okay, so I think altogether on this eye, I have about 15 individual lashes from long to medium to short in the corner. And I'm just gonna let those dry and get really stuck on while I do this eye, and then we'll come back to this eye and give them a curl and some mascara and see how they look. I'm just gonna let these dry a little bit more before I rip them off with my eyelash curler. I mean, hopefully we don't do that, but they're holding on by the tiniest little piece of glue, so there is always the possibility. For blush, I'm gonna put on some Live Boldly from the Double Duty Beauty palette, Happy Girls Shine Brighter. From Tarte Cosmetics. Oh! I did not think it was going to be that dark. I like it. I'm going to choose this one because it also has some nice glow to it. Obviously this is a glowy look. Before you curl false lashes, you want to make sure your eyelash curler is nice and clean, because any built up mascara and residue and product is going to stick and it's going to rip your lashes off. So, wish me luck. Just going to squeeze them lightly. Oh yeah. I like hardly squeezed them at all, just kind of pumping them. I thought we lost one, but we didn't. Give them one more tiny squeeze. Looking at the lashes, there is more of a flare outwards on this side, so I'm going to add one more long lash to the outer corner of this eye. And then I'm going to carefully run some of my new favorite mascara through them. This side went so much better. Always seems to go that way, I guess because you practice on the first eye and then you get the second eye better. Except when you're doing eyeliner, it seems to do the exact opposite. How pretty and natural do those lashes look? I love them. What the heck? How come nobody told me that was on my eyelid? Now I'm gonna put on the super dark lipstick. This is Blackmail Comfort Matte by Urban Decay. So I'm just putting a little bit on from the tube, and then I'm taking a lip brush to do the edges. I am going to put mascara on the bottom lashes. I have decided. This will be a good test for this mascara too, to see how much it transfers to my bottom lid. And then I'm gonna put on some hair and I will be right back. I love how makeup transforms once you put on a different hair color. I love this look. So this is pretty much exactly the look that I had in my mind when I made it, but I just had a thought that if I dabbed a little bit of glitter adhesive on top of this lipstick, I could put some purple glitter on there and it would probably look really cool. So I'm going to use the Star Crushed Minerals glitter adhesive, and I'm just going to put a drop of that on my finger. And then I'm going to grab some Star Crushed Minerals glitter and pop that right on top. That was the glitter called Dancing Queen. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie though, it feels pretty gross. It feels like a really, really dry liquid lipstick. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I try and answer most of them. I can't get to all of them, and if I have answered the same question 100 times, I probably won't answer it again. I'm sorry. Everything I used will be mentioned in the description below so you can find things, and I think that's it. Happy New Year's! This actually would be terrible for New Year's. If you kiss somebody, they'd be covered in glitter. Oh wait, so actually it's great for New Year's.